What's up, everybody? This is Torn MM11 with another deck profile. This is Brandon playing Prophecies.
I would call it Spellbooks. I only have 4 prophecy monsters.
Oh, okay. Well,
I would call it Spellbooks.
Well, how about we get into that? It's just to see.
Yeah. All right. All right. I play one Priestess because I feel you need a boss monster. Because of course you can power up Kaiku all day, but Priestess can pop stuff. So one's good. I mean, it's only dead against Ophion, but triple Stratos, essentially. So that's what I call him. Triple Kaiku. I started running him more simply because of how fast I can get him to be bigger than everything. Because I was running a breaker as a tech for our locals, and it was worked. It's helped me in regionals and everything. But triple Kaiku right now, I feel is better than breaker because of the way I main deck other things. Okay. Double Veiler because Veiler's Veiler. I don't like 3; it's too cloggy. And then Jowgen because Jowgen creates locks off of Judgment.
Okay, so only one Jowgen. I know I've seen I've even seen people doing 3.
I think it's because, I mean, the reason you only run one is because of course you can do things with like Spellbook of what's the one that you hate, the Monster Reborn Spellbook of Life. There we go. You can do plays with it to bring him back, but usually if you get him out and you have any way to protect it, you're going to win the next turn.
That's usually all you
essentially.
need. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's it for monsters. There's only 10 of them. Now we're getting into the Spellbook spells. I play 20 exactly. I feel that is the perfect number. Play 3 Spellbook of Judgment because I don't even have to explain it.
Yeah, I mean,
you want to draw it.
I mean, come on.
Triple Secrets because
it's secrets.
I mean, Double Master. I've seen a lot of builds run 3 Master, but those are mainly the builds that run Crescent. I personally hate Crescent, and unless Judgment goes to 1, which I don't think it will until next March ban list. But unless it goes to 1, I will not play Crescent. I don't like. I mean, opening it is okay, but then still, it's a chance game. You know.
Yeah.
I would rather play Upstart Goblin. I don't even like Upstart Goblin, but it's really a chance game, and I don't. I mean, I'm not lucky personally. It might work for somebody else, but I'm not.
So your luck is just not good enough. Okay.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, Double Master. It copies the normal spells, the secrets, or the 1 power, or the 1 eternity. I was playing 2 of each for a while, but I learned that power is so... it's not situational, I would say. It's just so unnecessary to run a second one. Eternity, because I spam Fate a lot, I used to run 2. But now I just learned how to manipulate Master better, basically. Just become a better player with the spellbooks.
Well, if you only run 1 power, I should let you use my ulti. It would look better.
You're right. Double Spellbook Tower. You just need 2 because... if they get rid of it, at that point you won't have any way to really recycle it efficiently.
So you're still on the 2 Spellbook Towers because people still are just running 1.
You still need to recycle things like Fate, and if they get rid of, if they just have an MST, which they might let you get your special summon out, or if Jowgen's out, you're not going to get the special summon. If they just have an answer for it, you need to still recycle later. So it's not that dead when you draw it. Triple Star Hall because it makes everything huge. I had a 2300 Baylor on board today. I mean, I didn't really attack with it, but I mean, it was there. It was there. I mean, Double Fate. I shouldn't have to explain this broken mess of a card. Doesn't target. Has 3 different effects. It banishes anything you want. Double Wisdom. When I was last month at regionals, I only ran 1, and if I was to go to another regional or even the Nationals today in Chicago, I'd probably only run 1, but because like Ashanti said in his videos, we have so many not dragon decks basically that a lot of them are back row heavy. So Wisdom in 2s is never a bad thing, especially since you can activate more than 1 per turn.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then double Mirror Force in the tournament today.
Yeah, I got double Mirror Force, and if I would have had 1 more Wisdom, it would have worked. But I didn't expect double Mirror Force.
What?
And then Spellbook of Life. I dropped it for a little while, but I realized that even though it is dead a lot to draw, the fact that you can search a way to get that back, or a way to manipulate that for a synchro, or get that back to sit on, might as well. I mean, I side it out a lot, but if you can search for a way to get those answers back, then why not?
Yeah.
That's your 20 spellbook spells, and I run 6 other spells, so 26 in all. Dark Hole, because we don't have dragons. Heavy, because, a lot of back row sucks. Reborn, because it's Reborn. Book of Moon, because this card is amazing in the meta no matter what right now. You should be using it. I want them to rename it Spellbook of Moon. Put a spell right there.
Right there.
Just so I can search it.
Just to be searchable. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and it's a great card for like most things. I mean, it helped me a lot today against Evil Swarm and just,
Yeah.
And then, because, like I said, I'm very unlucky, I play Reload and Magical Mallet for versatility. I got this idea after watching a deck profile over somebody in, I believe it was a South American national qualifier. He ran triple of both. I think that's very excessive. Because I rarely ever find myself needing more than just one of these cards. Like today, I Magical Malleted 5 cards back in my opening hand was terrible, so I Magical Malleted, and boom. I had a great hand, and ended up winning the finals match. I believe that was the finals match with it. And it gets a counter for Judgment. So if you already got a Judgment, go ahead and play your Judgment, play your Magical Mallet, shuffle back. Oh, there's a Secret. Boom.
And do all that.
You're already starting with 2 counters when you activate Secret. So boom, that's 26 spells. We got your Solemn Duo and 2 chains. Simply because Fiendish Chain stops attacks. Ophion isn't a problem for me, except for being 2,500. So if I can stop him from smacking me until I get an answer, that's cool. And just
pretty hard.
Random things that could attack. It worked today in a hero matchup. I was playing Breakthrough Skill for the longest time, but I feel Fiendish Chain, because of the ability to stop attacks, is better main deck. I still like Breakthrough Skill a lot. And
that was our booty call whistle.
we're going to the extra, which is extremely irrelevant because I only summoned 1 card, period, from my extra deck today, and it won me the match.
Hey.
Hyper Librarian, Tempest Magician, because that's funny. Arcanine Magician, because that's funny. If you can get any of those 2 when you got Star Horse,
it's just like
one. Black Rose, because kaboom, and Scrap Dragon, because sometimes you need to pop one certain thing and still have something on board. I don't play Crimson Blader, of course, because, like I said, we have no dragons here. If I did, I would definitely play Crimson Blader over probably one of the Exceeds. But
definitely.
For rank 2 Exceeds, got Gachi, never made it. Digester Phoenix, never made it. Shining Elf. I had 2 Magicians, and I overlaid, and everybody thought I was, because he had a clear field, everybody thought I was going to Augusta Phoenix. And I thought about it, but then I was like, you know what, Shining Elf, because it's Evil Swarms. He's not going to, I was under Judgment, so Jalgun was coming out. Anything he normal summoned that could have ran over Jalgun, I didn't have a Fate to protect it with. So I could just detach and make them less than Jalgun. So he summons a caster, I Shining Elf it, and he's down to 1250. He extra normal summons Mandragora, I Elf it, and it's down to 1050. So he couldn't run it over. So he had absolutely nothing. Couldn't even run over Shining Elf. So he scooped after that pretty much.
Jagan became a boss monster after
that. Utopia, Maestro, Photon Pat, Gemini Pro because Ophion sucks. Shockmaster, Cowboy and Dweller, just because we have people who like to play Dark Worlds at our locals because fuck them. But yeah, like I said, all these were irrelevant, though the extra deck was completely irrelevant, and most Spellbook players know that.
Like, what extra deck? What? I have a Fate.
You can pretty much. I've seen dudes run Abyss Gaios.
Like, what?
I don't know why.
I have Fate.
Yeah, pretty
That's
much.
probably because of that Spellbook of Life.
How can they make Abyss Gaios?
Boosting the Magician. Spellbook of Life.
They need water monsters.
Magician's a water monster,
water.
but like I said, it doesn't make sense to me.
It takes too much effort.
Double Maxi, I don't really know why I did this, because I guess I expected something stupid to be here, but there wasn't. Double Maxi, I never see the card anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Like, ever, in regionals and anywhere. Never see it. Double Electric Virus. I didn't even, I actually forgot I put this in here. Forgot to sign in. It wouldn't help me really anyway. He never was able to draw well enough, and I kept countering all of his moves. So, but they're there for Ophion, of course, and of course, if there was dragons here, they'd be great against them. 1 injection Fairy Lily. I really don't. I threw the side deck together, but she gets big, especially if she's under stall. I mean, I can OTK you one hit if I do it right.
Oh yeah, she's pretty strong.
Su-
Level 3K.
Tsukiyomi and Consecrated Light for Evil Swarm. I never decided either in because I won game one.
Right.
So I mean, I didn't want to open Tsukiyomi.
And I was going to ask you about Tsukiyomi because I know you were maining it at one point.
I was
Why did you decide to take it out?
because I found I started shifting around things and found a better way to handle Evil Swarms. That's really what it was for. I used to main deck, was it one? Yeah, one I took to regionals, main deck one, and it actually won me again against Evil Swarm regionals. But around here, where Ophion is the cheapest deck and is most played, I just found a better way to play around it. Consecrated Light didn't even come in at all either. I completely forgot to put that in there too, but of course that's a great
But I
card.
mean, Consecrated Light.
Yeah. Tsukiyomi just, your normal summon is crucial in spellbooks.
Yeah.
So,
You figure you'll put it on something else.
right. I cited just because, it has a great effect. And, it's a great out to Thunder King. You flip Thunder King face down, and or you can power and over it.
Yeah.
Double MST because, back row. MVP of the day, and I've got to find a better way to manipulate this card, considering I hate it so much. Eradicator Epidemic Virus. Because Kaiku gets big. I mean,
very.
he gets really big, and
Very easy.
it
to
won
get
me
over
the
to
finals match. I eradicated and called traps, and I believe you. Did you judgment my first eradicator, Denard? I believe you judgmented my first eradicator. He eradicated my first judgment, and got rid of my Kaiku. But then I went to I manipulated more, got judgment, brought out a Kaiku, and he's playing Chain Bee. He tries to bear over it. I just eradicator and call traps, and all he had was a rabbit, and I had a beefed up magician. So. Eradicator is too good. I'm going to have to try and find some monsters to side that work well with it. I'm thinking of a Temperance, to put Temperance in there with maybe like a Prophecy Destroyer or something like that. I've seen that, but I don't know how well it works. But Eradicator is the MVP. Rivalry and Summon Limit, Evil Swarms. I mean, my entire side deck is basically dedicated to Evil Swarms because Ashanti is the only person besides Denard I lose to. So, I mean,
It's just like,
it's Ashanti and Denard every time. We always play in the finals. We always play in Swiss. I don't ever get to play anybody new. So I mean, I have to do this to protect against them. Because Denard is the luckiest guy alive. So he will definitely beat me no matter how well I play my deck.
Well, there is the first place winner of today's locals,
Yay.
Brandon, with Spellbooks. I'm not even going to say Prophecy because he didn't like the name, so it's fine.
Oh man, I don't like it. It's just whenever you only have 4, it's kind of like, oh.
How dare you name it that?
Yeah.
So, see you all